So we watched The Great Race live on stream last night, and that movie is beyond terrible and disrespectful to classic Thomas and Friends.
Well, I'm going anyway. Let's talk about something important. And I'm here on a mission of mercy.
If you think this movie is good and think it's actual Thomas the Tank Engine, you're dumb as hell. You're just some mouth-breathing, autistic, brain-dead little bitch Mattel fan.
You think I'm fucking with you? I am not fucking with you.
It's about time you get some fucking brain cells together.
Oh, have I got your attention now?
This annoying social agenda, illegal alien, forced Indian ass character is definitely the worst part of this movie. Get her the fuck off the screen. And by the way, throughout the entire movie, this dogshit little Indian music plays whenever Ashima is on screen, and it's horrible. It's not Thomas the Tank Engine. Get it the fuck out of the movie.
And criminal alien, we will find you and we will deport you.
The clown Andrew Brenner was on the 80th anniversary podcast and said this about The Great Race.
The special that I felt happiest with was The Great Race, which when it was first pitched as an idea, like we want to do something, it was tying in with the Olympics and tying in with these different things, I was like, oh, I don't really want to do that. I didn't feel like it didn't feel organic to the show to me.
Sure.
But then once I sort of worked on that story, it became something that I really cared about a lot, and eventually, actually, it really came home to me when we had a big screening in Toronto.
What the fuck?
My point is, Andrew said that the idea of this movie was not organic to the show, and then he wrote the movie, and then he gave us a movie that is so far from the original show. The finished product is a slap in the face, and it's so disrespectful to the viewer's intelligence. Disrespecting classic Thomas the Tank Engine. It's pretty obvious, and it's not hard to see. I don't even have to explain it.
Was The Great Race, 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 was The Great Race. Was The Great Race.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
The main characters of this movie should have been the Flying Scotsman, Gordon, and Spencer. That is it. And maybe add in a brand new engine to have in the race. That is it. Have Thomas a side character. Make those engines the mains. If you're going to call it The Great Race, actually go through with it. Don't just have another brain-dead slop special with Thomas being the main character, acting like a crybaby and being out of character. All of these specials are predictable and they're all the same. They're dog shit. He said the idea of The Great Race didn't feel organic to the show.
It didn't feel organic to the show to me. It didn't feel organic to the show to me. It didn't feel organic to the show to me. It didn't feel organic to the show to me. It didn't feel organic to the show to me.
Thomas the Tank Engine does not give a fuck about the Olympics. Man, making Thomas videos really made me realize how fucking stupid all of you are. I pity all of you.
You can't close shit. You are shit. Hit the bricks, pal, and beat it, because you are going out.
But at the end of the day, we cannot forget the failed political agendas of Mattel. Nobody cares for your libtard politics in this train show. Remember, this is the same clown who said we need to keep Thomas close to that, and then proceeded to give us the embarrassment that was Lost Treasure. Dumb ADHD Marion, pointless Ryan, pathetic Sailor John, and crybaby out-of-character Thomas. Not to mention ruining the little engine's debut. It's in every single movie he writes, Thomas is out of character and a crybaby. It's the only way he knows how to write him. Not to mention Thomas's voice actor, Joseph May, sucks. It's the most annoying voice in this entire era. Eddie Glenn, where are you? Please come back. Joseph May is awful. So he felt like the movie wasn't organic, but then he went on to write the movie regardless, and helped give us a forced social agenda political-based character such as Ashima. Nobody gives a fuck about your inclusivity. Engines like these are not welcome in the franchise. Wilbur Audrey would viciously vomit if he saw what they did to the brand. He wrote Ashima to stick around on Sodor the entire movie for no reason, and even has her starting to work and pull Annie and Clarabelle. Oh, that's so clever. Ashima took Annie and Clarabelle. A brand new engine taking Annie and Clarabelle? Oh, it's not like you did that in the last movie. Oh wait, you did. Because you have zero writing talent. And again, this island is just a playground for these sped and Tistic engines. Thomas runs around these switches the entire movie like it's a Hot Wheels track. They might as well not be trains at this point because they do not act like actual steam engines. And somehow Thomas goes to the right on the switch, yet Vinny goes straight through it, without the point switching. Okay, yeah, basic railway practice and logic is thrown out the window. Simple logic does not exist in the Brenner era or his garbage movies. They're not even movies, they're not movies, they're just not, they're specials, they're not theatrical releases. They're truly pathetic is what they are. Can't forget this brain dead scene, basically just to sell merchandise. Nobody cares about these foreign engines. Can we please just stick to the classic characters and write a good story? Is it that difficult? It's not that hard to write for these characters. Thomas and Friends is incredibly easy to write for, but somehow this company made it look impossible because they killed the brand. It's dead. And thankfully so. This movie is structured terribly, Andrew. It's called The Great Race, yet the race only lasts for 2 minutes. At the very end of the movie. And a character we have never heard of nor will ever care about wins the race. Thanks for wasting all of our time, Andrew. Don't even get me started with the music. The music makes my ears bleed. We had to skip all of the songs on stream. They're that bad. Andrew, is this organic to the original show? Tell me, is it really? Breaking news, it's not. There's also so many moments in this movie where Thomas lunges or moves forward when he's talking like he's gesturing, like a human being. This could not be farther from real Thomas and Friends. I don't even consider any of this garbage canon. I never have, I never will. Man, I want to beat the living shit out of this engine's face. This is the only canon version of Thomas the Tank Engine. Oh, but the Flying Scotsman's in the movie. Nobody cares. He doesn't do anything. He has like 3 minutes of screen time. He was only meant to sell merchandise. And in all of these movies, with characters such as Duck, Donald, and Douglas, and here the Flying Scotsman, it's just jangling keys in front of your face from Mattel. Pointless fan service, wasted characters, wasted potential, and we didn't even get good merchandise from it because the merchandise from Mattel is dog shit, and especially around 2017-16ish when all of this merchandise was coming out. Dog shit. And the Shooting Star as a name for Streamlined Gordon is the laziest, gayest, dumb-ass name I have ever heard. Talk about Andrew Brenner putting in zero fucking effort. Gordon being streamlined is also incredibly dumb. He was never winning that race regardless. And Henry got dead last in the strength competition. Mattel continues to make Henry this pathetic little bitch every time they get the chance. And no, Mattel did not force Andrew Brenner to write the fact that Henry got last in the competition. Andrew's just a dogshit writer and chose to have Henry get dead last. We all know what he did with Henry in The Adventure Begins. Fucking pathetic. And for the last time, I do not give a shit that Andrew was credited in some episodes of the classic series. It's not hard to write for classic Thomas and Friends at all. It really doesn't take any talent. And maybe only 4 of the episodes he's even credited for are good. The rest are not good. For example, Percy James and the Fruitful Day is a terrible episode. Just because he was somewhat credited doesn't mean he gets all the praise for a single good episode. Man, making Thomas videos really made me realize how fucking stupid all of you are. Gotta love Sir Top-O-Mad being the biggest joke of a controller we have ever seen in every single special. Clumsy and dumb. Nothing will ever beat OG Topham. OG Topham ruled with an iron fist. Can't forget the brain-dead bridge jump. These engines might as well be Hot Wheels cars because that's how they act in these specials written by Andrew Brenner. One after another garbage special. I didn't even talk about the awful Diesel subplot that wasted so much of our time. So much of this movie is a waste of time and has nothing to do with the Great Race. This movie sucks. Period. Thomas the Tank Engine does not give a fuck about the Olympics. I barely scratched the surface as to how bad this movie really is. But at the end of the day, we cannot forget the failed political agendas of Mattel. Nobody cares for your libtard politics in this train show. That's why the show is dead, just like the brand. And like I said, thankfully so.